Some notes about free dumb phones. The physical fact of telephones, they are all designed, they work on something called OSI standards. The reason is they have to operate out in the world, right? OSI standards is a 7-layer pyramid, an architectural visualization of how that cell phone that you're talking at or looking at or yelling at works. And these are global standards across the industry because it has to be able to get on a telephone network, as example. So that OSI is all of the hardware rules. Now, these are guidelines. Can you add more rules internally? Can you take away rules internally in software? The answer is yes. But the underlying fact is, it is a layered product with open systems architecture. It's the reason it can connect to begin with. So on the first level, your Freedom Phone has to operate with the world. Instant vulnerability right there. And it is also an easily findable operating system, although hard to hack. The challenge is, as soon as you turn the phone on, it connects to a network. If you connect through Wi-Fi, there is a specific device you see connected to, but your device also yelled to every other Wi-Fi router in the area and said, hey, who's out there to talk to? So they identified that device, not you, that device as being in the area. And if they logged it somewhere, there's some information in that logging information. So there you are. You're on a network with a established set of rules about communicating. You've got hardware with software attached to it that works well and communicates because you're on a network. The network has rules. Now, a phone network and your Wi-Fi network are migrating to an internet protocol version. They have been for decades now. That added a layer of complexity into the packets called a MAC address, a machine address code. That is on top of your IP address that gets assigned. If you have questions, ask them, because this really does make sense. But when you connect to a telephone network, and you can go find out, you can go look for how Internet Protocol v6, IPv6 is implemented and where, how many regions it's implemented in. Inside that protocol, for the phone to talk to the network, is buried location information. It's a standard part of that v6 packet protocol. It's a standard inside the requirements for that packet protocol. I go back to IPv2 systems and watched migrations into this MAC address space. But the more you talk, the more people think they're hackers. But the more you know, the more you realize you cannot hide from this. You have to understand that it is there in the background, and there's not a lot you can do about it. As a matter of fact, trying to be special and secretive out there makes you special and more likely to be monitored with these fool phones. When you attach to an app store to download an app, guess what? That's how it works. It's just how it works. So, know the tools are there. Use them as you can. But what are you hiding from? What are you prepping for? Pieces.